y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, today is Saturday, so as you can see, I'm in a different location. I am in my car, so we just gonna go ahead and kind of consider this like a little car chronicles thing. But I wanted to get on here and make a video for somebody to just to encourage them and uplift them, because I've been seeing something, and in talking to a few people, some friends, associates, and different things like that, I've noticed something. And one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people, more so recently than before, that I've talked to specifically, have just really been they've just kind of been comparing their life and their journeys to other people that they know, and then also people that they see on social media. And I was having a conversation with two of my really, really close friends. It's been about, I'm looking at my hand like it's a watch, y'all. It's been about maybe like 2 months ago. And I made the comment and they were all joking, but I was very, very serious. And I just kind of explained to them that social media is a joke. Social media is a game. People control what you see on social media. If people only want you to see the good things and the highs of life, that's what you'll see. If people want you to see the bad and the lows of life, then that's what you will see. Obviously, nobody's gonna post their low moments or them having a hard time on social media or any public platform, but you get what I'm saying. Everybody's posting all of the good things. And so I was pretty much just trying to get them to understand that comparison is the thief of joy, and that's something that's talked about in the Bible. And I can come to you guys and tell you guys this because this is something that I've struggled with, and every now and then, even today, I still have moments to where I'm just like, I'm not far enough where I feel like I'm supposed to be. Or I'm like, oh my gosh, I see that person doing A, B, C, and D, and that's exactly what I want to do. But right now, I don't have the funds to live like that yet. And so when those thoughts do creep up now, I'm able to cast them down and just reflect on what the word says and what God, deposits in my heart and what I know to be actual, factual. And so I wanted to encourage somebody on today, and I just wanted to tell you, if this is you, and if you are in a position to where you find yourself comparing your journey to somebody else's journey, or you're just in a place where you do not understand and you're just kind of confused, I'm speaking directly to you. So I want to tell you that, okay, none of us are the same. Nobody on this earth has the same DNA. Nobody on this earth has the same fingerprint. Your journey is specific to you, and other people's journeys is specific to them. What God has for you is for you. What God has for somebody else is for somebody else. What's meant for you, no one can come and take from you. No one can come and steal anything from you that God has written and said it is yours. Nobody can come, no nothing, not a counterfeit, no nothing. What is for you will always be for you. That's period. Even if it takes you 100 years to see it, what is for you, your name is written on it. Can't nobody take that from you. Quiet as kept, you can't even do anything to forfeit what's for you. And so with that being said, I just want to challenge somebody. Don't get so caught up on what people post on social media and what's all portrayed and publicly displayed. All of this stuff is for jokes and laughs. When you compare your life to somebody else's, for one, it causes you to negate the things that you do have. It causes you to not be grateful for the things that you have. And then you get so caught up minding somebody else's business that you can't even mind your own. And one thing that I've come to learn and understand when it comes to God is that God gives us everything that we need. And if we don't have it, it means that we don't need it. For example, there was a time where I was applying for jobs over and over again. And I'm looking at other people, and people are working and they're getting these new jobs, and I'm like, God, Why? What is going on? Why can't I get this new job? I'm really trying to get this new job. Like, what's going on? You know, my financial situation, I feel like I'm missing out. I don't have the funds that I would like to have to do the things that I would like to do. Why are you like leaving me out? Like, what makes me so different from them? Why can't I kind of have the same things that they have, or at least kind of go in a direction where things are starting to look up or starting to look a little better? And then I started to just understand, the more I like read my Bible and everything, that literally I have everything that I need. Literally, I have everything that I need. And what I don't have doesn't mean that I won't ever get it, or, you know, or anything like that. Sometimes God is, you know, telling you to hold on. I got something bigger in store for you. I gotta put you on pause because you running out of order. You're trying to control this thing, and I need you to just sit still, put your seatbelt on, and trust that I'm guiding you, that I'm leading you into everything that I have for you, which requires, obviously, us stepping out of ourselves and not having control. And so when you get caught up, focused on somebody else's stuff, realistically, it's a slap in God's face, because he's done more than enough for you. And we're human, right? So we get caught up like, God, no, like, but you don't understand. That's what I want, God. That's what I want. But God is saying, no. Look at it this way. If God is blessing people in front of you, he's giving you a glimpse of what it is that he can do. And that's just in their lives. So imagine what he can do in your life. If God is blessing everybody on your block, it's inevitable for you to be on this. It's inevitable for you to be blessed on that same block too. It's inevitable. Like, when my friends get blessed and people that I know are talking about their blessings and these different things that are coming to pass, I start getting excited. I start getting real anxious. Like, okay, God, I seen what you do. I seen what you did for them. So I know you coming up my street. I know that you are going to do something to show out. Okay. And I'm expecting you to show out, and I'm ready for you. But I say all that to say, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype of any of this. Like, focus on your journey and know that your journey is your journey. You don't have to worry about what Adam, Steve, Mary, Sue, Alan, you don't have to worry about what they got going on. Trust and know that where you are at this very moment in life is right where God has you. It's right where he wants you to be. And just because you may not have something right now does not mean that it's not coming to you later. Like, we gotta, how can I say this? Again, we have to come to a place to where we trust God, where we trust God with everything. And that means trusting God with your own individual journey, and knowing that, again, what's for you is for you, and can't nobody take that away from you. Nobody can take that away from you. And when you focus on somebody else's business and what they got going on, it makes it hard for you to be appreciative of the things that God is doing in your life right now, currently. And oftentimes, again, we want stuff so quick. We want stuff to happen now. Everything has to be now. This culture, this generation that we live in, this society, everything has to come quick. Nobody has to take time to wait on anything anymore. It's like when you're cooking a meal. You know, when you put something in the crock pot, it literally cooks for hours. And it's so good once you get to that meal. But then you go to some places and the meal is supposed to have stayed on the stove for about 8 hours. They threw it in on the pot in there for a good 30 minutes, and you get it and you can't even eat it. But had that person taken the time to let it simmer, to let it cook down, to let everything in it just kind of come together and flow, let all the ingredients flow together, okay? It would have tasted a lot differently. And that's how it is with life too. God doesn't say no. When God says no, it doesn't mean it's a hard no. Like, okay, no, I don't want that for you. That's not how God works. When God says no, he's simply saying, not right now, or I have something better for you. And when we're talking about people's journeys and living your own journey and not comparing, that's the same thing that you kind of have to consider too. You may be on pause right now. You may be delayed right now, but that does not take anything away from what God is going to do in you and through you in your life. That's one thing that I know for sure. And I want you guys to understand that too. Focus on you. Focus on your own relationship. Focus on you. Focus on your own relationship. Focus on you. Focus on your own relationship. Focus on you. Focus on your own journey. Focus on your own personal things that you have going on. For one, it saves you a lot of stress. It saves you so much stress. Focus on you. Nobody should make you feel a certain type of way about you not being far along in life, because the thing about that is that there's somebody who's looking at your life and they're saying, dang, like they are so much, further along than me, and I'm here. And at the end of the day, we're all evolving. We all evolve at different times. We all get things at different times. Timing is everything. And I've learned that it's okay to be still. I've learned that it's okay to wait. And I've learned that just because I may not have everything that I want right now or things aren't going my way, it doesn't mean that good things are not coming to me, and that the luxury lifestyle, for example, that I want to live, that it's not coming. It doesn't mean that. Everything takes time. And when you understand that everything takes time, it starts to get easier for you. And one thing that I try to remind myself of daily is that good things take time. And in the Bible, it warns you on getting things quickly. Just as quick as they come, it's even quicker to leave. And so don't be in a rush, y'all. Don't be in a rush. Just focus on you. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on going after the things that you want to go after. And in the meantime, while you're waiting on whatever it is that you're waiting for it to come your way, my question to you is, how are you waiting? Are you waiting with an expectant heart? Are you waiting and saying, God, even though I don't have what I want to have, and I know I don't have all of my desires, I'm going to wait patiently, and I'm still going to be a good steward over everything that it is that I do have and everything that it is that you've blessed me with thus far. And so even if you have to wait with a good heart posture. Because one thing that I've come to learn, God's timing is better than my timing. God's way is better than my way. And I always say his will over mine. I don't want nothing that I'm not supposed to have. I want everything that God has for me. So if that means that my journey may be a little bit longer than the next, or I may have to go through a few more hoops than the average person, or, I may have to go through this, or I may have to sacrifice this, so on and so forth. I'll take that. It'll all be worth it in the end. It'll all be worth it in the end. It's worth it. And so I just want to encourage you guys as you're going into this week, and we're all so focused on social media. Don't compare your journey or your life to anybody else's. There's nobody like you. And that's the beauty of it. Your journey is your journey. And 20 years from now, a year from now, 15 years from now, a month from now, a few months from now, you are going to be able to go back and share your story with somebody and say, hey, in last month I was here, but last month I was there. This month I'm here. I've grown a lot, and I'm able to pass on some advice to you that somebody passed on to me. And again, that's what it's all about is, we're all out here living a life. We're all out here trying to show up and be the best versions of ourselves. And so I just want y'all to stay prayed up. I want you guys to stay faithful. I want you guys to stay hopeful and know that wherever you are right now, and it may be uncomfortable, it may make you upset, whatever the case may be, just know, guys, that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Your journey may be slow. You may arrive a little bit later, but the end goal and the bottom line is that you'll still be arriving to that place, whatever that is for you. So don't get caught up and focused on anybody else and what they're doing. And oftentimes it's a lot of stuff that goes on social media that don't nobody want to talk about. But baby, let me tell y'all something. Y'all see a lot of stuff on social media, and y'all don't even understand that it's people out here selling their souls for the stuff that we all look at on social media and be like, oh my God, that is so cool. Like, that looks amazing. It looks so fun. But we don't even know that behind closed doors, they literally have sold their soul. They've sold their soul to get those things. So be mindful, be careful of what it is that you compare yourself to and the things that you compare yourself to, because you know, sometimes we'll knock on a door. We'll knock on that door and that door will open, and we won't have enough strength to close that door. So just be mindful, and be careful, and know, trust me, all this stuff that you see on social media, it's not all glitz and glam. It's not all glitz and glam. Take away the filters. Take away all the happy moments. Take away all the fluff and the oh my God. Take away all of that, and you will really see how people are out here living their lives. And 9 times out of 10, what you see, everything is glitz and glam. These people are miserable. These people are absolutely miserable. So if I have to live a regular life, quote unquote, a regular life, if I have to live a regular life and I'm happy that way, I'd rather do that than to be living a life that is portrayed on social media. And once that camera is cut off, once them lights go down, all hell is breaking loose. And so I just want to encourage you guys on today. And I hope that, you know, somebody is touched by this, and I hope it's just kind of allowed you to reflect on things differently and kind of giving you like a little nugget, or a little piece of wisdom or advice to kind of just help you get through the week. All right, y'all. And so in the description box, I'm going to leave some scriptures that have just kind of helped me when it's come to comparing myself to people, or just comparing my journey to people and different things like that. So I'll leave some scriptures in the description box, y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, all of that. If the video has blessed you in some way, pass it along. Don't judge this video too harshly, because this is my second video. But if it's helping you, y'all spread the word, because at the end of the day, we are all trying to chase after Zion, okay? That's what it's all about. It's all about helping each other, uplifting one another while we are here on this earth. We are to be stewards of each other as well. So as always, God willing, I will see y'all next week for another video. Y'all have an amazing week. Y'all be blessed. Go out there, be nice to somebody, show love, be empathetic, and just show up as the best versions of yourself. And y'all remember to keep God first in all that you do and in all the places that you go. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next week. I love y'all. Be blessed.